You've been testing yourself for parasites, Lou?
That's right. And for just a quarter, you can get a small little tin for your poop. It is quite exceptional.
Yes.
Enjoy that experience, okay? And then for like $1.75, so all in all, $2, you can get all the tests done. And to find out if you have parasites, like I have a couple that hadn't shown themselves too violently. I hadn't noticed any symptoms, nothing. So it's good to have a couple options. One is a natural option. We have this here, pico, and this along with charcoal pills following this, or whatever the health store recommends, is one option. Or the option that Natalie took, which was to get pharmaceutical.
Yeah, 2 pills or 3 pills, 1 pill one day and 2 pills the next day, 24 hours.
So 5 pills.
3 pills.
3 pills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, completely chemical.
Yeah, and that took care of as far as you know.
Yeah.
And now will you test yourself again in a week or two to kind of see if everything's clear?
No,
or
I
will
think
you wait 6 months?
No,
You'll
I'm
just
gonna wait 5-6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll wait.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think what I will do is take this, follow it with the charcoal pills, and this was the prescription from a doctor who is at the health food store in Aloha.
Yeah.
Right near the main square, and then I'm going to retest myself in like 2 or 3 weeks to see if that did it. If it didn't, then I'll look into potentially the pharmaceutical option, if that would be another one, or potentially another natural option first. Since I don't show any symptoms and haven't felt sick at all, for now I'm going to just kind of take it, take the natural, and then eventually I'll go ahead and, if I need to, kind of bomb myself with the pharmaceuticals. Because that's sort of the last bomb as far as I can tell. If I'm really harsh, then I'll...
Yeah. So I see on your test and mine that I had less parasites than you. I had just the yeast, what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the
Right here.
Shiloma 6 meslinis, like speaking Chinese to me. And
Yeah.
you had the...
Yeah, I had
Can you pronounce that or?
Not really,
those
but
two,
the last word here, histolytica, or coli, I'm not sure if that's an I. So I had 2. I haven't tested myself or have any real problems for 2 years. So I've been here for 2 years, so I managed to pick up 2 things.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that everyone's going to pick up 2 things in 2 years.
Yeah.
And just means that's what I ended up having. So I don't know how long. It could be that for a year and a half or so I've had these things. Now, whether or not no one looked at it and said, you need to go to the hospital like right now. But people did say, okay, this is, serious, and this is the answer, or that's the answer. Granted, these answers often have been just kind of dictated to them from somebody in a school or somebody above. But generally, these are the prescriptions. So I would imagine that your bombs that you took, so to speak, your pharmacy items, probably took care of it, and more. And mine, I'm just kind of a little more daintily taking care of it with the natural.
But how do you explain? Do you drink tap water?
No, I don't. I do eat though veggies that were washed under tap water or eat out occasionally. So really, it's very difficult. We have our local water expert over here, Mr. Magoo. Have you been enjoying your time here as a water expert?
Sure.
Yes.
The water is all contaminated.
It's all basically contaminated.
Even the bottle we buy, the mineral water?
It may be, but it's probably clean. If it comes from a well,
It's
it's probably clean except for the wonderful agricultural pesticides that are being drained into the rivers here, and maybe some of the oils that are dumped onto the roads, the garbage that is on the road, leaching down from the road. Definitely, you want to be careful, but the whole world is toxic. Just breathing will kill you, so. It's all a matter of degrees, and probably Vilca Agua is the best water to get. Or well water, but a lot of the systems come out of the rivers.
Do you feel that there's
And
a
that's the
difference
problem.
between Vilca Agua and Las Rocas? lately I've seen my Vilca Agua come with tags that are Las Rocas turned inside out, wrapped around the lid. One thing is they all leak. They're not like heat sealed like in the States where the bottle just isn't leak. It leaks. You know, if you put it on the side, it leaks out of the 20 liter or it leaks out of it. The little bottles, they're sealed up. So do you think that the seal makes a big difference? Or do you think that Las Rocas and Vilca Agua are the same water? I think it may come from the same exact well and just get bottled right there. I've been to the plant and seen Las Rocas sitting here and Vilca Agua sitting over here. And so I'm thinking about their process. Do they really have two separate systems, one for Las Rocas and one for Vilca Agua? Or would you think as far as ease, that it's the same water and one is $1.50 for the locals and one is $2 for the gringos that want to see the little Vilca Agua on there? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I wish
With
that
your
they would,
clipboard.
that they would tell us, yes, this well is so many meters deep. We have this special system, and then since these bottles are returnable, how are they washed? How are they cleansed?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And I'm not contesting their water is great. I've drank a lot of it, and it's the best water you can get. You know,
Yeah.
it's better than drinking water out of the tap water. But what standards are they adhering to?
I found one of my bottles that was a little bit older. It might have hung around for 2 or 3 months, and it started turning green in the bottle. So obviously I didn't drink this one. I fed the plants with that one. But really, and then another thing that's funny, it's not like we're gonna get it solved, is you're not gonna really take it back. You know, you can't really bring it back and get your money. You know, bring it back. Well, what's that? You might have had it for a year or whatever they could say. So I find that with the water, it's best to drink it quick.
Yeah,
Get it and use it fresh. You know, don't let it hang around. Don't save up for some time where maybe, you know, all hell's gonna break loose and then there we are, we don't have enough water, or we have the green algae water. What do you think?
Maybe with rum would be better.
well, you can stabilize the water, but yeah, that any water, no matter how good it was, would end up would end up greening up. It's especially these waters are
If it gets hit
are
with
moved
sunlight.
around on the trucks. The trucks have got their dust all over them. There's sunlight hitting. They're sitting outside. You don't know. It's not the Culligan man rolls up straight from the factory and rolls it into your house, and of course that costs like $8 a 5 gallons. So here, you get it for $1.50. It's a great deal. Or
This one's on me.
It's green too, huh?
and that's green.
It's green.
Yeah.
We could talk about the health of this beer, which is questionable as well. But
Yeah, especially, see, it's at lunch, and now Charlie's giving me a second beer, and I'm supposed to go talk to customers and things in the afternoon.
I'll drink it.
And I've got these exceptional parasites here. What are we gonna do?
I am not a water expert, and I have not said anything negative towards Vilca Agua or Agua Las Rocas, both industrias in Ecuador.
I'd like to say a disclaimer.
And my
now,
name is
too.
John Smith, by the way.
I would have to say that with regards to Las Rocas and Vilca Agua, I don't want to get anyone busted here, but I think it's the same, okay? I think it's the same water. One is pitched for the gringo, one for the local, okay? And I think the locals are laughing at us.
I drink
Paying
Las
50
Rocas.
cents
Las
every
Rocas.
week.
Viva Las Rocas.
Ah, viva Vilca Agua! Vilca Agua!